Greetings from Zanesville, Ohio. This is part C of my videos. There's a song that has been in my mind for weeks now. And I don't know who it is, but part of it goes, she's saying something like she has like either a story inside of her, or words inside of her, or a song inside of her, and if she doesn't get it out, then she's literally going to like lose her shit. And that's basically how I'm feeling. Okay. I literally just got off the phone with my ex-husband, and he called me a while ago this evening and told me that he was going to kill himself tonight. He was going to unalive himself. Sorry. Trigger warning. So, you have to understand that I've heard this a lot of times. This is a 25-year, I married this guy twice. Okay. But I told him that I'm not going to deal with this shit from him, that I was doing the most important thing that I could do for myself at this time, because, you know, I'm under an immense amount of pressure. I am under an immense amount of pressure that I have put upon myself, because I know the importance of what I have to say. And for whatever reason, the words have long eluded me. Probably because I was still using. I don't know. But I just feel like if I don't say what I have to say and try to at least reach as many people as I can with these quick videos, then it just might be too late. And there's no way that I'm going to have fucking came all this way, all this time, lived all these fucking lives, and not try my damnedest to reach as many people as humanly possible. Because what I have to say is worth hearing. I didn't come on here to get a bunch of followers or to make any friends. I don't need a boyfriend. And that's not what this is about. This is about the soul. This is about our eternal fate. Okay? This isn't a fucking game. This isn't a metaphor. This is not a hoax. This is a fucking call to arms. Not very many people are going to know what I'm talking about when I say the first great mystery. One of his first creations, a being named Sophia. Okay, this is ancient. This is called Gnostic teachings. They're old as heck. The amount of love and grace that has been poured out on my life is immeasurable. They said I've lived and died more times than I could possibly count, but in this life right here, this one, and they said that this was the most important one out of all the lives that I had lived, that this motherfucking one right here, this one was the most important one I would have ever have lived. And you're looking at an ancient soul. When about, I guess, a few months into my awakening, I got a pretty good idea about how old I was, about how old the Earth is. Terra Nova Gaia, our planet's name. She's sentient. She has her own consciousness. She is waiting for us. Or no, scratch that. She's no longer waiting for us. As I said, I did not come on here for followers or friends, but I don't have any because I guess being a sweetheart my entire life and helping every single person that ever came my way and being 40 years old before I took anything that didn't fucking belong to me and all the things that I have done and kept my mouth shut about and people pleased and kiss, eat, ass, he, so everybody else can breathe a sigh of relief while I'm sucking on a fucking straw. Those days are over. No longer can I afford to sit timidly in the background waiting not to fucking hurt somebody's feelings or come across a little too crass or a little too harsh or a little too mean or cold, because it's the farthest fucking thing that I am. I just don't have time for bullshit. We don't have time for bullshit. Bullshit can go all the way over there. Like, all the way over there. I saw that on my friend's Facebook one time. I thought it was awesome. The reason that this lifetime is the most important lifetime, not only that I will ever live. This is not even about me, baby, because it's not. This is about a remembrance. A remembrance that must happen, that will happen. An awakening and a remembrance. When this happened to me 3 years ago, one of the first things that was ever revealed to me was that anybody could only be so lucky to have an awakening such as I did. And that I was going to hear some things that would possibly make me physically ill. And I kind of left that part off because I was like, I doubt it. I doubt I'm going to hear anything that's going to make me physically ill, you know. By that time, I'd been a drunk for 26 or 28 years already, you know. I was a needle junkie for 7 years after that, and a crackhead a couple of times for a year or so. I literally have been completely homeless without any shoes multiple times, not for a little while. This was over like a 25-year period where home eluded me almost as much as these words have. I was told that I would be blessed in this lifetime for all the lifetimes that I was not blessed in prior. It was revealed to me that this is a simulated matrix that we've been trapped in, and I'm not going to give it any time frame, but yes, I will. I think for 350 million years. We've been getting caught up in the false light when we're passing away. And these archonic beings that are not our friends, they do not give a fuck about us, okay, buddies? Not only do they not give a fuck about us, they don't give any kind of a fuck whatsoever. They don't, what is that one? They don't have no fucks. They don't give any kind of a fuck either. There's a part in the Helios Biblios that says that the enemy roars and never rests and searches day and night for something to devour. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know that I was attacked for 1,825 straight fucking days by everything that they could hit me with, and none of it worked. 1,825 days, baby. Because you can't bend what was never meant to break. There's a hidden prophecy. A hidden prophecy about a person that would return before the Great Travail, before the collapse, who would not rule, that guide. That they would come encoded with the right frequency that would allow for things like the emerald tablets. They would reveal themselves to this one, and that she was an original blueprint holder. I don't know the whole prophecy. I know that I was also told that everything that I had gone through was